Hi everyone, this is Nadia, award-winning mentor, award-winning author, CLAIRSENTIENT psychic, and founder at Spartanite. And today we're going to be covering Spartanite money myths, and number one money myth is money is evil. Now, there are so many people in this world who I think most people in this world have this thought or this, subconscious belief, whether it's through what they've seen in their families, usually that's what it is, or whether they've seen things go wrong or whatever it is. I mean, personally, I have lots of family drama when it comes to money in my own life, and I completely chose to shut that book and walk away from it and create an empowered and healthy money story for myself. Now, you cannot be in possession of money. You cannot invite money into your life if somehow in your subconscious mind you constantly believe money is evil, or money is the root of all evil, or whatever it is, because there are many people who confuse this saying with the biblical saying, which the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil. The love meaning that you love it so much that you put it before people, you put it before family, you put it before your friends, you put it before clients, you put it before anything. Like, you become there, you end up with greed in your heart. Now, when people say that something is evil, it's traditionally a passed down belief. And let's think of money as a tool. So most people don't realize that when it comes to money, the wealthy think of money as a tool, and the not wealthy think of money as a situation between life and death, which is exactly why each side is where they're at. Now, there are going to be extenuating circumstances on each side, or whatever one wants to call it, when it comes to what they've been able to achieve or what their families are like or everything. But I usually liken money very similar to magic, practicing magic, or using a knife. So everybody, it comes as no surprise that we all know that you can stab someone and hurt someone with a knife. You can do very strong black magic to ruin somebody's life, which, I have experienced it, and many of my clients that come to me also have experienced that, and I help remove all that stuff to help them start a new life. Now, that's the negative side of it. The positive side, meaning you want to chop vegetables for dinner, so your knife helps you do that, and you obviously want to practice magic, which means that you might want to land more customers, you might want to get a new job, you might want happier relations, whatever it is, it's used. You might want to heal, because magic heals very well as well. You want to be able to create something happy for yourself. And most people, they're so stuck on money is evil. It's just evil. My mom used to say when I was very young, "Oh my God, Nadia, money is a bad thing. Look at how it makes people behave." Money is not bad. Money is not evil. It's just literally, it is a tool. And I say this often. And if you have, I guess, so many hang-ups about money all the time, like, oh, well, I want to bring this in, but, what will people think of me? Or, I'll have to do evil things to get money. Because there's a lot of people that usually come to me and they say, oh, we want to work with King Clownek, but we know he's an ancient entity, but, is my soul going to burn in hell? Do I need to sell my soul to him? You don't need to do anything of the sort. You don't need to do anything evil to bring money in. I just want to make this super clear to people, and it's a huge money myth, because you can attract something into your life while consistently having this story in the background that it's evil, it's hurtful, it's gonna harm me. So for ladies watching this, and a lot of us who have gone through trauma, and even men who have gone through trauma and abuse, we have to rewrite that story. We have to change that story and say, you know what, no, it's actually not evil. We may have seen it being used in an evil context, but the purity of money is fantastic. Now, I attended an event, and there was a woman who was a money coach. Now, she probably spoke of money from doing like the simple stuff that I would usually consider, like tracking your money and looking at your expenditures, the basic stuff. But she said something that really stood out to me, and I hadn't thought of it, and I want to share it with you in this video. And she said, money is not evil at all. Sadly, the container that it's being used in the modern world seems to be. There is a lot of strife and there is a lot of misery when it comes to money, simply because of beliefs that are passed down in families. Like, just like my mom said that my dad had a super healthy relationship with money, could close 5-figure sales in like in a blink of an eye, sign $1 million contracts. It was no issue, because it's almost like when someone's comfortable with money, they know money is their birthright, and they're just like, yeah, whatever. And when people think money is evil, or they you may not even think this on a conscious level, but there's this aversion to it. There's a lot of people, and a lot of this aversion comes from family, comes from religion. Religion teaches you money is evil so it can control you. That's the thing. Oh, it's not good to have a lot of money because, well, you know, and then it lists all the reasons of why. Because it's very strange, if God or Creator has put us on this in this world or on this planet, shouldn't you be actually enjoying what's in the world? And you can't enjoy that without money. So it's a very warped and twisted way of thinking. But you really need to dig deep and sit and ask yourself, in some fashion, in some form, do I actually believe that money is evil? Because if I do believe money is evil, that money, no matter how hard I work for it or what I do, is just not going to be able to come towards me, because I'm going to keep pushing it away, thinking, oh my god, it's attached to something bad, or it's attached to something unholy, or just not healthy, basically. I know a guy years ago who used to say to me, oh, you know what, I don't want that much money. You know, money makes you corrupt. Well, to start off with, he was already a narcissist, so he's already corrupt as they came. So if we gave him money, he would just become more corrupt. Essentially, money isn't evil, it just magnifies who you really are. There's some people you can give money and wow, you see that they have such an honorable way of dealing with it. They're ethical, and they truly believe in exchange of value to receive money. And then a lot of people haven't done that inner work. So as soon as that money comes in, there are two major emotions that hit them. So there is fear, and then there is greed, basically. The fear of losing it or not having enough, and then the greed of let's drag it in quickly and let's buy this and let's do that, because they know it's maybe not going to stay with them. So I really implore you to think about, is money evil, or is it a tool that you can use to get ahead? Because when you see money as a tool, money becomes so much easier for you to work with. So say, for instance, I want to pay a bill. Now, instead of looking at this bill and thinking, oh my goodness, I hate this bill, I hate it, I don't have money. And people have a horrible way of speaking towards money as well. Like, if I have a boyfriend, I have a husband, and I call him a dog, I call him trash, I say all men are trash, they're horrible, they're losers, why would I expect this man to stay with me? Vice versa, if I hear and a lot of misogynistic men call women names, they laugh at us, they look down on us, sorry, don't expect any success with women. And that's the reason things like rape are so much on the rise, or sexual assault, because, you know, when men can't control their dark masculine inside, they have to force themselves on people, which I'm gonna relate to what I'm saying. When you don't have a healthy relationship with money, the only thing, or the only way you think you can bring money in is by cheating people, by lying to them, by stealing from them, by scamming them. Scamming someone doesn't make you clever or smart, it just makes you pathetic, and it makes you stupid, and it shows the whole world that you have poverty consciousness, which means you're trying to get something for nothing. So, you know, money is not evil. I want to say this a million times on this video, because there are so many people who have these preconceived notions of what money truly is. Like, yeah, I don't want this in my life, because when I get it, then, you know, people in my life are gonna think that, you know, a lot of people who are born into poor families or are born into poverty are very loyal to poverty. They're very, very loyal, and it's very hard for them to bring money in because they're so loyal to being poor, or they're so loyal to struggling. I want to say they're loyal to the struggle more than anything else. That's something Kalanick usually points out to me, that a lot of people just don't want to let go of their beliefs because being poor is right to them. Like, it's good to suffer, it's good not to have anything, because God forbid you have money, then you're greedy, you're evil, you exploit people. I have money, I don't have greed, I don't exploit people. I don't think it's funny to scam people, I think it's disgusting. I haven't stolen or lied or cheated my way into money. So there, you have to find people with healthy money stories and be able to put that forward and take that as an example, because there are so many people who they have this core thought, and that's why I've started with the number one money myth, which is money is not evil, because unless you can really work on this core belief, the rest of the core beliefs that I'm going to cover probably just go in the trash. So hopefully that's helped, and it's been a quick round to really cover that money's not evil, it's just a tool. Use it the way a lot of wealthy people use it as a tool. Just, this money can get me to this destination, the money is a vehicle. It's not a life and death situation. Please stop treating money and teaching money to your kids or your family members or people watching you like, you know, it's so painful to let go of it, like you're drawing blood out. Don't attach so much of yourself to it. It's really just a medium of exchange. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat box below, and I'll be joining you for mini myth number 2 very soon. Take care, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.